Hi guys, this is Prince of Total War doing a commentary video for Run Total War. This is a big 4v4 battle. This is a 31k battle, and let me just show you who is on my team. So on our far left is Spartan Commander. Very good player, very experienced player, and obviously with a great clan there, the Brotherhood. Then, he is the Brutii Romans. Then you have me in the left centre. I am the Scipii Romans, and in the right centre we have Sick, who I think as well is a Brotherhood member. And then on the far right we have Flank Me, who is, I believe, in my second or third video in a 1v1, and he was the Greeks. It said he had quit by the end of it, but he had won the battle. He's a very good player, and Sick is also a very good player. And as I say, I think they're all Brotherhood members. So now let's just look over here at Spartan Commander's formation. His formation is very, very close, and you can see the arrow, which looks like he's pointing, look, go this way. So yeah, his formation is very close, but it's very close, I think, for one simple reason. When his infantry is engaged, when cavalry comes in the front, because his men are so close together, I think it slows down that little cavalry charge bonus that the enemy gets. So yeah, his formation is very good. But as you can see, if you remember me saying in a few of my videos that my general was in the front, as you can see, I've changed it. He should actually be in the middle somewhere, but he is not. And as you can see, Sick has sort of two armies. He's got like a small army, and he's got his main body army. Now I don't know if this is for a flanking maneuver or, you know, anything like that. And obviously you can see Flank Me's idea. He's coming over to us. Okay, so let's go and see our opponents. So on their right, their far right, is Crazy Wolf of the Brotherhood clan. He's a very, very good player. In their centre right is Lion Dwarf, who is also a very good player of the Brotherhood. Then on the centre left is Gladius, and then on their far left is Brotherhood member Lando, who is also a very good player. So really, we're at a slight disadvantage, because obviously I'm still a noob, or a novice compared to the amount of years that these guys have been playing. So yeah, but as you can see, I'm pushing forward as usual. The rest of my guys are sort of just staying where they are. I sort of noticed this, so I thought I'd better walk back. I think this is going to be quite a long battle because obviously it's a 4v4, and we shall see. So basically in the battle, the tactics were pretty much win, like every other tactic basically. So you know, we can see how it goes. But yeah, so over here, as you can see, this formation here of crazy wolves, he's very strong in the center, pretty strong on each flank as well, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Now it looks like that they're all coming, you know. Oh, sorry. Oh, it is 1:30 in the morning. So I do apologise. And I do apologise if this is really laggy. But obviously this was a 4-player 31k battle, so it was huge. So don't get the ump too much with me because of it. But as the battle's not started, I just want to take a quick thank you to Crazy for subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate it. You know, hopefully you can leave some comments or recommend some other people to subscribe. So what do we have? Right, so we've got Lando, who looks like a very aggressive player. He's further along than anyone else. I think he's realised that and stopped. Now, can you see his formation here? In this sort of bow, which is pretty much the same sort of formation that Hannibal used in the Battle Cannae. But what Hannibal did in the Battle Cannae is he had very strong cavalry on each side. But I think he had light cav on his right flank, and on his left flank he had his really strong cavalry. So on the left flank it was just, no, on the right flank it was just, the cavalry was just supposed to hold the Roman cav, while his main cavalry body smashed through and absolutely destroyed the Roman contingent on the left, so he could pull his cavalry back round to take out the rest of the Romans, the rest of the cavalry Romans. So and then obviously the Romans took the bait and went straight through the middle of Hannibal's army, when, you know, it ended up like a V, and plus the cavalry coming back, so they completely surrounded the Romans. Well, there's a nice little history lesson for you. So yeah. Now I remember during this game, Spartan Commander was saying to me, I don't want to advance while I know that Lion Dwarf has cavalry and Cretan archers over here. Now I was saying to him, well, I'll advance and then you can protect my flank. It doesn't quite end up like that, but as you can see, Flank Me and Lando are really aggressive. So it'll be interesting to see where the battle is going to start. A good portion of it, I think, is going to start right here. You can see Lando's infantry pushing forward. They very nearly got hit by some pillar. But yeah, so what else we got? We have, can you see here? There is a urban cohort unit in the is there two? There is 2 urban cohort units in the ranks of Lion Dwarf's phalanxes. Sorry. I'm guessing. Well, I think the original thought was to prop up the phalanx, but I think he moves his infantry units over. So as you can see, a lot of the time in this battle is manoeuvring. One person trying to outmaneuver another, us all repositioning our armies, and as you can see, Spartan Commander trying to run his infantry around to the flank of Crazy Wolf. I think Crazy Wolf sees this and he's going to sort of create a line here-ish. So and you can, as you can see, he's taking over his cav. Now I thought, as he's taking over his cav, I'll take over my cav. So I thought, if we could get round and destroy Crazy Wolf's cav, then we'll be pretty in there. As you can see, a lot of flank knees cavalry is getting shot here. As you can see right here, from the dead on the floor. So what do we have? What do we have? We have, yeah, as I said, he's sort of caving in a little bit. He's pushed back, which is all good for us, because if he pushes back, it means that they're in a smaller space, and it's harder to maneuver in a smaller space than it would be if they were still in the line. They could, you know, he could move over here if he was still in the line, but because he's not, then you know we're kind of fortunate. If now this is in hindsight as a strategy. If Spartan Commander had taken off 4 units of urbans and sent them over here with all his cav, right, then yeah, and sent them all over here with all his cav, he could have put 2 units of urbans maybe on his on Crazy Wolf's flank, just to maybe hold 2 or 3 units of urbans, and then smash the Praetorians with everything we've got, with the cavalry and all stuff like that. So you know, but currently, oh sorry. But currently we're just sort of sizing each other up. I remember Flank Me and Six said to me and Spartan that we should probably hit them on the hit them straight from the front. So That's what we do in a minute. We go straight for the. I go straight for the front to try and trap him here, so that Spartan can come around the flank with his infantry and his cavalry. So I don't think it quite works like that. But as you can see, Sick is bringing back his army, and I think Flank Me has to take quite a lot of punishment. This was fought a little while ago, but can you see over here, taking some urbans. I'm guessing just to try and protect his rear, basically, because this is where Spartan commander's gone, but he's left the rest of his army in the front. As you can see, Sick is going straight for this Macedon army, but they're going to move back, and I'm just going to run in and throw my peeler, so I get my peeler off first. So with just that volley I've got 9, is it 9 men? No, 11 men. So obviously in the second one I got a lot less. But as you can see here, now we've outflanked them. So over here, I think Flank Me is just basically holding Lando in place, so that everyone else can do what they need to do. But as you can see, look here, Spartan commanders right on their flank. So basically he has outmaneuvered them, which is great for us, because he's going to be able to go around the flank, and he's going to be able to hit them in the rear. So if I fix them in place in the front, Spartan can follow around. But as you can see, Lion Dwarf, I think, has spotted this, and he's going to rush over with his Macedon army. But with him rushing over, Sick is advancing straight away into these urbans here. The same as me, this is what I'm doing as well. So we can, and as you can see here, he's formed Testudo. Now, in a CWB game, this would be useless. This Testudo would be completely and utterly useless. But because it's 31k, this can stop a unit. You know, they can't really do anything with this unit if we're attacking it. So as you can see, I've done the same, and I'm just going to advance it forward. I don't quite understand where I think. So as you can see here, the bow. You see the bow? But my frontal units are doing pretty well against Crazy Wolf's frontal units. So we shall see. Right, so I'm just going to pause it for a moment. Okay, so I'm just going to go around the battlefield and tell you what's exactly going on. So over here we have Flank Me, and he is doing, just as his name says, a flanking maneuver. I think he has outmaneuvered Lando. So obviously he's come round to the right flank and keeping busy Lando. Then in the right centre we have Sick. He is up against Ladius. can you see the little gap that was going to be there, but Gladius has shored it up with 3 urban cohort units. That's a very, very good idea, because obviously if we get through this gap with cavalry or with infantry, we can go around to face Lion Dwarf, well, or any of the enemy units from the rear. So that's a very, very clever and good idea from Gladius. Over here we have Crazy Wolf up against me, and I think Crazy Wolf has split up his army into 3. He has his cavalry up in the rear, and he has 2 armies. He has one army that is directly facing Spartan Commander, and he has another army that is directly facing me. So he is going to have to watch both of them, but behind him he does have Lion Dwarf. So you know, if he wants to fall back, it wouldn't be very clever, and he doesn't fall back, but if he wanted to fall back, he would have those pikemen there ready to help him. So over here, what do we see? As you can see, I've got another unit here as well. So I've broken through the first line of defence, and I'm going to go for, I think, this unit here with my no. Now, as you can see, I'm pushing forward my cohorts. Over here, I think flank me is just basically just holding them. Sick is just pretty much doing the same with the SBQR army, where me and Spartan are going to do the main damage over here on the left. So we shall see how it goes. But as you can see, they're just soaked up in this unit here, soaking up the peeler from the from Crazy Wolf's urbans. So I've got him fixed. Well, I've got one unit fixed with 32 men currently. So now I shouldn't have really left this army here. If you can see my cavalry here and the rest of my infantry coming in, I'm sending my infantry over, my cavalry over, because I saw this big cavalry charge from Gladius. So I wanted to get in there quickly before these pikemen did. I wanted to do sort of a counter charge. So I've routed a cohort unit. So if you remember, it's always in, hit, and then get back out as quick as possible, so you can get another charge bonus. And obviously you don't want to go straight into Royal Pikes, because yeah, it's not the best idea in the world. So as you can see, I have two. But I have some units here fighting the
enemy general is
right.
Dead. His men know.
Okay, let me just pause it. So over here we have flank me, who is going to completely and utterly flank our opponents, which is a great move. Which is, I think, what we were talking about in the actual game. He does basically whatever he can to get round and take it to the enemy from the rear. So we have Lando over here going up against Sick, and he is keeping occupied. Sick is keeping Lando and Gladius occupied, while Flank Me can go around the rear, because Lion Dwarf is up against Spartan Commander and myself over here on the left. So let's see. As I say, if it is lagging, I do apologise. So here, as you can see right there, Flank Me is coming around to try and take on these units. So as you can see here, I am engaged with the with Crazy Wolf's infantry over here. I don't quite understand why I sent my my cavalry straight into this Royal Pikeman unit, but okay. So I don't think I have much cav left. I think this is my cav here, sending them straight in so I can do some damage here, I think. Or am I going straight back into them? Yep, going straight back into the pikes. Not the most intelligent idea. So, but as you can see, I've got, and I'm holding off all these infantry units. These units here. So, but I'm holding off 2 armies at the moment, while Spartan Commander deals with Crazy Wolf's cavalry. We have Flank Me coming around from the flank, doing a great job in taking out the so there's me going in, getting my full charge bonus into that SPQR unit, and as you can see, there's me holding. As you can see, look, I'm holding off all these units with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. I have 6 units here, and I'm holding off the cavalry as well. And there's my general unit over there. I don't have much cav left, so I think my guys have done really well to hold, while Flank Me is doing what he needs to do from the rear. I don't think Spartan Commander's doing too well over here. Well, he does have quite a few units left.
Our allies have lost their leader.
But there's a lot of cav here.
May make them lose heart.
So here I am. I want to keep these busy over here. As you can see, I've seen a little. I want to get these units here. I don't want them to come round and take us from the rear while we're not looking. As you can see, I still have a few units here, and I just done a charge into this small unit of urbans here. As I say, I'm just trying to mop up basically. I don't want them coming in from the rear and taking us out. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to come round the flank to attack them from the rear, which is exactly what we want. My general might be dead, but my charge into the rear there just got a few routed units, so I just tried to get out with my cavalry, and as you can see, my units here are taking on the Lando over here the best I can. So as you can see flank me coming into the rescue. Now they're wasting their time on my my units over there, which is excellent for me. Well, that's 6 archers actually, which is, as I say, excellent for us. You know, we don't mind them wasting time on them. Now I could see and I knew that they were coming in from all sides here, so I sent my army out because that's where I knew the main battle was. I still got a few units here.
General flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too. Great gods be praised.
I think that
the enemy general is killed. Fear
I took a very big chunk of the battle of the yeah, I think I took a big chunk of the enemy onslaught. That's what I'm going to call it, onslaught. So
the enemy general flees.
That's why you can only see a few units of mine left.
Victory is ours, but only by the
but it was a very good game. But luckily we had a close victory. I had 1,286 kills with 353 men remaining. Sick had 1,489 kills with 362 men remaining. Flank me had 1,784 kills with 609 men remaining. And Spartan Commander had 1,110 10 kills with 533 men remaining. Well played, boys. Brilliant team game. And our opponent's Lando had 1,195 kills with 63 men remaining. Gladius had 931 kills with 104 men remaining. Lion Dwarf had 1,228 kills with 525 men remaining. And Crazy Wolf had 1,371 kills with 123 men remaining. So really well played by our opponents in this battle. Very well played to Lando, Gladius, Lion Dwarf and Crazy Wolf. As I say, I would like to say a big shout out to Crazy Wolf because he subscribed to my YouTube channel tonight. So I'd like to say thank you for that, and really good game, and thank you very much.